Hi, guys. I'm back, and this is with a little this and that talk about what I did last weekend when I was out in Cincinnati visiting my daughter. It's kind of a mother of the bride chronicles type thing and where we're at with her wedding planning. And I'm also going to talk about this dress that I have on that is really old, but I kind of rediscovered it this past week. So let's get going. Last week, I flew out to Cincinnati to be a part, or actually, really to be a guest at my daughter's bridal shower. It was a bridal brunch, if you will. Um, she opted to not have a shower here in Philly. I wanted to give her one, but her thing was, look, so many people are traveling from the New York, New Jersey, Northeast area to come to my wedding in Ohio. They are spending money on flights and on hotels and anything else that they're spending. It's not fair to ask them to come to a shower and give me more gifts. If we lived in the Northeast, or if we lived in the tri state area, that would be a different thing. But because we live so far away, I'm not comfortable asking people for more. And at first, like my first reaction was I was taken aback because if I had ever said that to my mother would have pulled me aside and said to me, "Listen, do you know how many showers I've been to? This is payback time." But instead, I was really proud of my daughter for being so conscientious of other people, and I think that's a good quality. So when I think of the fact that, man, I must have sucked as a mother because my daughter moved so far away, I don't think of that anymore. I think, wow, I think I did a good job in instilling good values to my daughter. So I felt kind of good about it. Um, the bridal shower was given by Sam's sisters, who it was the first time that I met them, and they are great. Like my daughter is getting great sisters in law. She's really lucky. Although I have to say, I really am good friends with my sisters in law from my first marriage, and I'm looking forward to seeing them at the wedding. Okay, Kathy, let's make this all about me. Okay. Only fooling. But she's real. You know what? Una is really lucky, and she is lucky because Sam's mom, Anna, is so great. Like she's getting a really great mother-in-law. And sometimes I think getting along with your mother-in-law is the key to a good marriage. I can only hope that Sam says the same about me, that he's getting the greatest mother-in-law too. But that's neither here nor there because this is about me going to Cincinnati for my daughter's shower. Anyway, the shower was held at a restaurant. It's like a restaurant slash wine bar in Cincinnati's OTR section. The restaurant is Lou Vino's, and I am going to be recommending this place to everyone that comes from out of town for the wedding because it was great. Like the food was brunch food at its best. Like the restaurant is kind of touted as a Southern style restaurant. So I really don't know that much about Southern food except for the food in New Orleans, which I love. But we had scrambled eggs, which were done perfectly because I can't stand dry scrambled eggs, and these were perfect. But the hit was this warm Brussels sprouts salad that they served. It was like, who knew Brussels sprouts with corn and warm as a salad would be so stinking delicious. It was great. And it was, I'm going to go on the record as saying that that salad was the healthiest thing I ate all weekend. And we had croissant sandwiches with fried green tomatoes, egg, and bacon. So everything was really great. And oh, did I mention the beverage choice of the day was mimosas? So I did get my vitamin C in as well as my healthy vegetables. And those mimosas were really good. But Una got great, great, great gifts. Like she's really blessed to have wonderful friends and a future wonderful family. So I'm really happy. I met a lot of her friends and her coworkers and Sam's family. So I'm really looking forward to seeing them again for um, for the wedding. It's really going to be fun. Now, let me tell you about my flight to Cincinnati. I'm backtracking a little, okay? So I was so excited about the shower. So now I'm backtracking to Thursday. Thursday, I managed to get out early from work. Hosanna! And I had Friday off, which I had to take a personal day for. Um, but it is what it is. Anyway, my husband drove me to the airport, and I have this weird luck when it comes to flying. Either the weather is bad or my plane is delayed. Like I've never had it any other way. It's it's either one of the other. I've had 4-hour delays. I've had flying from Paris to Nice, okay? From Paris to freaking Nice, which takes about an hour. I was on the runway for 3 hours because of thunderstorms. WTF. But then again, it can only happen to me. So I got to Philly Airport, which is dirty, and everything looked like it was okay. It looked like the plane was going to be on time, and then all of a sudden, things changed. The plane was delayed, and they didn't know how long it was going to be delayed. So I ended up stress eating. The greatest thing about Philadelphia Airport is that there are a lot of Philly pretzel stands, and I am addicted to Philly pretzels. So not only did I buy a Philly pretzel because I was stressed, but after I finished that, I went to another pretzel stand and purchased these pretzel nuggets in like a tub like this. And they were so laden with carbs and greasy butter. It was the perfect way to stress eat when your plane is going to be delayed. And then when I was finished with those, I bought a giant bag of peanut M&Ms and I ate them and I didn't feel guilty because I was so upset that the plane was delayed. Um, we finally got word that the plane would be delayed by a little over an hour. So all wasn't that bad. Okay. It wasn't too bad. Finally get on the plane, and the pilot says that we might be circling the airport at Cincinnati for a while because of rain. Rain. I landed in rain. I took off from a delay and landed in rain. So I was 2 for 2, but it was well worth it because Una and Sam and their dog Gracie met me at the airport, and it may have been late, but we still had time to gab on the way home. And when we got to Una's house, we were able to chill and just catch up on what's been going on with each other. Now, Friday was errands day. So we got up early. Una and I did some shopping because it was Sam's birthday. So we made like we just did everything. We went to Marshall's together, and it was so much fun. Una got active wear because she works out, and being that I'm the lazy mom, I went straight for the makeup and found two really great cargo eyeshadow palettes, which I will be talking about in another video. So anyway, we were kind of we did so much that Una was kind of getting worried because it was Sam's birthday and his family was coming over for dinner to celebrate the birthday. So she had to run back to the airport to pick up her best friend Lauren, who is also her maid of honor. And I love Lauren. Lauren's like the greatest friend. So she said, is it okay if you make the birthday cake if I don't have enough time? Is it okay? This is my stinking calling on earth. This is such a mom thing to do. Of course it's okay. So I was looking forward to going back to Una and Sam's and baking a birthday cake with the KitchenAid. I got Una a stainless steel KitchenAid mixer for her shower gift that she has been using since I sent it about a month ago to her. She's been using it like crazy. But anyway, we did have time when we got back to her house. So we both started to make the cake. And let me tell you, they're both on this like keto thing. Both of them lost a ton of weight. I'm so ashamed of myself for not doing keto, but I've been stress eating so much. Um, the cake was chocolate, but it was non gluten, non sugar, no chemicals added, low fat, um, like one of those cakes, but it was really good. So we baked it. It was nice and moist. She left to go to the airport. When she left, I did the frosting. She came back. She had Reese's Pieces because that's Sam's favorite candy. But the funny thing is, she made this Reese's Pieces border around the cake, which kind of offset the fact that the cake was a healthier cake because putting all those Reese's Pieces on it was kind of changing it a little from really healthy to a cake with a ton of candy and sugar on it. But I'm the mother, so I'm not saying anything. So we had a really great time. We had a great dinner. Una and Sam are great hosts, which I know, I know that makes me happy because I really loved entertaining when the kids were younger. I still do love entertaining, but I don't have any friends here in Philadelphia. I'm telling the truth. I don't have one friend here. Not one. Not one. I have many neighbors who can't stand me. I have coworkers who can't stand me, but I have no friends. So I don't get to entertain a lot. The only people I entertain for are me and my husband. So that's it. But I'm really proud when I see the fact that Una and Sam are great hosts. So Sam's family came over for dinner. We had a really great time. And Una introduced me to a new aperitif. Now, if you follow my blog or Instagram, or I think I've even mentioned it here, our aperitif of choice is a Kir Royale, which is creme de cassis with champagne, and it's really good. But Una introduced me to an Aperol Spritz, and it was so good that my crossed eyes straightened out for a minute. Honestly, it's Aperol with Prosecco and seltzer, bringing it in at 148 calories per glass. This is definitely a mother of the bride drink. In fact, even though Sam and Una are having an open bar at their wedding, I think I'm going to bring an emergency Aperol Spritz pack and give it to the bartender and say, you don't give this to anybody but me. This is my private stash, okay? Because mommy is enjoying herself at this wedding. So, anyway, that was it. In fact, Friday after work, I went to the state run because Pennsylvania doesn't have any other kind of liquor stores except state run. It's a liquor mafia in the state. So I went to the state run liquor store and I purchased Aperol and Prosecco. And that's what I've been having as an aperitif all weekend. The husband, the Frenchman, is not too thrilled about that. He tasted it and went, "Oh, Cassie, how can you drink this? Is Italian? Is not French. It's very bitter. Is not sweet. So I do not know why you like this, but you like this. That means that there is more Key Royale for me. Okay? Yeah, yeah, and that's it. More Key Royale for him. More Aperol for me. So that was Friday. We had a really great time. Saturday was the shower, and Lauren ended up giving Sam's mom and me a gift at the shower. And it was an embroidered handkerchief that was embroidered with Una and Sam's wedding date. I'm not bringing it down to show you because I don't want it to be bad juju. I'm keeping that hidden until I pack for the wedding because, yes, I am superstitious. But both of us moms were crying because it was such a great gift and it was so thoughtful. I mean, come on. It really did. It really did warm my innards. I really have to say it was great. So that was it. We had a great time at the shower. Saturday night, we all went to Sam's mom's for dinner. So it was like an extension of the shower. It was really fun. And then Sunday, I had to go home because I had to go back to work on Monday. So that's about it for my weekend. Oh. When my husband picked me up at the airport, he was very shocked because I was slightly fooded over. I'm not going to say hungover. I'm going to say fooded over because I ate so much food and I ate so many carbs. So it was as though I was 24 years old again and on a weekend bender. Only this time I'm 64 years old on a weekend bender. So I looked like hell when I got home. I mean, usually the husband is like, "Oh, Cassie, I'm so glad to see you. I miss you so much." Instead, I was greeted with, "Oh my God, what did you do? Oh my God, Cassie, you need to go to bed as soon as you get home. Oh, you you are hungover, aren't you? You are very hungover. What did you drink?" And then I explained that I really wasn't hungover. I was just fooded over. And he didn't believe me. So when I went home, I made myself a quick dinner and then went to bed. And the next day, I was very well rested, I must say. So that's the shower talk. That's my weekend in Cincinnati. I dig Cincinnati. And I swear to you, I would not mind living in Cincinnati. It's a great city and there are great people there. But now I'm going to touch on another subject, bodycon dressing. There is a lot to be said about bodycon dressing. And when you are older and mature, you still can wear a bodycon dress. I have a couple of dresses I I recall I did videos on them. I bought the dresses from Amazon and they were pretty much bodycon. They're very flattering and they're very flattering to the curves that a woman has. This dress, I'm going to get up and model it. This dress I purchased last year or maybe the year before at TJ Maxx for $9.99. It's a bodycon dress, but it's not like a tight bodycon dress. It's very lightweight for the summer. So let me get up and I'm going to show you how it looks. Oh my God, it's getting harder and harder for me to get up from the floor these days. I don't know why. Maybe I have like mature person start of arthritis or something, or better yet, maybe I should really start exercising. I'm going to a Zumba class tomorrow, so let's see how that goes. Okay. So here is the bodycon dress. Let me walk back. You can see I have a gut, but I don't care. I'm still wearing it. See how my waist looks? And the length is great. Now, if you notice, I'm wearing it with a shrug. And I'm wearing it with a shrug because it was cool the day that I wore this to work. But I wear it with a racer back bra. And for the really hot weather, this is good. I like this like cut in arm because trust me, it's more flattering than like a cap sleeve or sometimes even a short sleeve. As a matter of fact, I'm having a hot flash now. And yeah, you know what? My arms, they're not skinny, but yet I'm still going to wear this because you know what? No woman should be body shamed for wearing any sort of cut of clothing. No. If you have skinny arms, you shouldn't be body shamed because your arms are too skinny. If you have heavier arms, you shouldn't be body shamed because your arms are too heavy. Nobody in this world is perfect. And if they look perfect, it's because they have Photoshop or they have the money to afford plastic surgery. Okay, let's get that clear. But there's no reason why an older, more mature, pro aging woman can't wear a dress like this. It hugs the curves of your body without looking slutty, okay? And we're women. We want to look like women, okay? That's it. We don't want to look frumpy in boxy clothing. I say celebrate your body no matter what age you are. Go out and buy yourself a bodycon dress. So that's it. That was my weekend in Cincy. I've gone on so long. My apologies. I'm really sorry that this is like almost a half hour, but I had a lot to say and I didn't make a video in 2 weeks. So I'm like foaming at the mouth. So that's it. Have yourself a really, really great, great, great week. I am off to sneak an episode of Versailles. It's so stinking good. We're on the third season and we're almost at the end and like I can't wait. My public plea is to the makers of Versailles to please have a fourth season. This show is too good to have a third season as the final and it's so juicy. There's a lot of like bouncy going on. And the wigs, the wigs are beautiful. I wonder what they do with the old wigs after they finish. Maybe I should write. Okay, so that's it. I took up enough of your time. Have a great day and I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, the obligatory. If you like this, thumbs up. If you don't like it, thumbs down. And please subscribe. Okay, there. I said it. Everybody says it. I said it. And that's it. Take care. Bye.